Stars Murder here, and today we are going to be playing Kingdom Come 2 Remake. We're going to be continuing our hardcore run. I hope y'all will enjoy. I have some other games planned. For y'all. Like, I got, what is it called? The Last of Us 1. And 7 Days to Die. And Death Stranding. I'm gonna be finishing my Kingdom Come hardcore playthrough, and then I'm gonna be playing those 3 games. I'm gonna be doing the Last of Us Part 1 first, and then I'm gonna be doing the other ones afterwards. But lock in. I need to lock in right now for this. Right. I think I'm right here. I wish I could tell though, bro. So no, that's not where I want to go. That's the edge of the map, right? I was right. I had to be. Wait. This map is so confused. It's weird.
Quick.
Oh, you know I had.
Whoa.
Because the road ends right
Whoa.
here, so that means I have to be right. I'm right here, yeah. Meaning I want to go the other way.
Whoa. Quick. Whoa.
I know where I am now. I know exactly where I am now. That means uh-oh.
Quick.
Uh-oh. This is that destroyed village. Yep. Yep. I know where I'm going.
Quick!
I know exactly where I am right now. Blocking this is.
Whoa!
Traveling through a year. Which one do I want to? Just to make it easier, I'm going this way. I know where this is going to take me. Fear not. I know where I'm going, what I'm doing. 'Cause I'm not stupid.
Whoa!
Oh no. I hope the stream quality isn't too bad. I know I have it set to like 30 frames. So I want this. Okay, so I was right here and I went. Huh? What? This makes absolutely. Why can't I just continue on?
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, is this dadgum games screwing with me, man?
Quick!
Why would you? This is a pat. The game's map makes everything so confusing. Because the map, compared to what you actually see. Okay, well. I know where I am.
Whoa!
Okay, well, I just crossed the river. So I want to go this way. That means I want to go this way. Yeah, chat, right? I want to go. Yup. And then there's another path. I want to follow the water. Shit. I think I've. This is. I keep saying it's confusing, but I'm not really all that confused. Let's be completely honest.
Whoa.
Wait a minute, do I wanna... Okay, here's the question. Do I wanna follow the water or not? Actually, it doesn't matter. I think that yes, I would do.
Whoa.
Just because I know where that would take me, versus I don't know where the other path leads to, because it's blocked by clouds on the map. Because I haven't discovered that location yet, and that's alright by me.
Whoa.
So if I win. Okay, so if I went over here, I went this way, I went this way, and then...
Whoa.
Crossing the water will take me not where I want to go.
Quick.
Yeah. But I still follow the river until I see another path.
Whoa. Whoa.
Is there anything here? I'm sorry, what? I swear, the first one had so much random stuff. If you could find that, was absolutely...
Whoa.
Yeah, I know where I wanna go now.
Quick.
I wanna go this way. I believe I just wanna follow the path straight. Yup. Yes, sir. Talk about. I don't want to go that way.
Quick.
You mean nope? I'm going straight ahead. I remember those graves. I'm going this way. This way. That means I went on this one. I went on the Dacum wrong. I went on the Dacum wrong path. I went on the wrong path. What am I doing? I'm selling over here. I'm over here selling. On the absolute wrong path.
Quick. Keep it up.
Oh, hello there, sure. If I should be passing. I see water up ahead. You see that? You saw that? I saw the water up ahead. I saw that water up ahead. I'm gonna pet.
Come on.
No peps. Pebs. She does that every now and then.
Go.
I know why, but like, I'm not even pressing the button to spur her on again. She just does. Now I wanna go. Guess what? I'm at Gutenberg. I'm at Gutenberg. Oh yeah. I found. Well. How it really was it?
Whoa.
Who are you?
Hey there, youngster. It's good to see you again.
Likewise. What can I do for you?
If you lend me a little time and a listening ear, I have another riddle for you. What do you say?
I say
Happenstance
yes.
has thrust us together again.
Let's hear that riddle.
What's it going to be this time?
If you can spare a while, I have another riddle for you. A trickier one this time.
Riddle.
A harder riddle, you say? Let's hear it then.
That first riddle was just a test. Just to practice. How about a wager? To make it more interesting. Even a poor vagrant like me has to eat. What do you say?
Alright,
Why not?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'm happy to bet.
Listen carefully. Once upon a time, there was a fool of a farmer. Family he had none, no stable boys either. So he talked to his animals instead. And, good man that he was, whenever he made a groschen or two, he shared it with them according to his own rules. Every hen in the coop was paid 5 groschen. Every bee in the hive, 15. And the spider in the loft bagged a full 20 groschen. And now you tell me, how much did the cat get?
Okay. And hold on, tell me the riddle again.
Tell
And
me the
see how
riddle
many
again?
each got.
Once upon a time there was, and good man, every hen in the coop was paid 5 groschen. Every bee in the hive, 15. And the spider in the loft bagged a full 20 groschen. And now you tell me, how much did the cat get?
Two hens have 5 of how many toes do bees have? Then what? Oh, no, the wrong thing. Tell me the riddle again.
Bagged a full 20 groschen. And now you tell me, how much did the cat get?
Tell me the riddle again.
Hold on, I have to hear it
Once
again.
upon a time, there was a fool of a farmer. Family he had none, no stable boys either. So he talked to his animals instead.
Okay, talk to
And,
animals.
good man that he was, whenever he made a groschen or two, he shared it with them according to his own rules. Every hen in the coop was paid 5 groschen.
Okay, 5
Every bee in the
times
hive,
5.
15. And the spider in the loft bagged a full 20 groschen. And now you tell me, how
Okay, plus
much
10,
did the cat
plus
get?
5, plus
30 groschen.
No, that's not it. But don't dismay. Better luck next time.
I think I'll be...
God be... Is there anything else?
I think I'll be...
God...
Well, what was it? What? Is it? Hold on. What's the riddle? What's his name again? What's his name? I gotta know this answer.
Careful.
What is that answer to Riddler Barley's riddle CD2? CD2 about the farmer with no family. I don't get this one. Every I knew it had to do. That is so weird. I already never thought 2.5 per leg.
Quick!
I would have never thought of 2.5 per leg. But that makes sense though. If I can find a...
Whoa!
What did he say? Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh.
Hey, guard. I have to tell you something. I ran into a secret band of thieves. They call themselves the Guild. They claim they're fighting against Sigismund, but all they really do is rob and steal.
Damn. Well, that's a bit above my station. You'll have to go directly to Bailiff Plume. If you don't find him at the town hall, he'll probably be at Geldstick's tavern.
Bro has the voice
Jesus Christ be praised.
of... What's his face? Oh, what's his... Oh... Hennick. The Dry Devil. I went the wrong way. Yeah, he has the voice of Hennick.
Whoa! Whoa!
Knock, 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 knock. Can I get in? Oh my, the entrance is locked up. Why'd you lock up the entrance, guys? After I left, you locked up the entrance and I can't get back in. Y'all know who I am. I didn't really cause any trouble there. You can trust me there. Just let me into Kutenberg now. Or we's gonna have a problem.
Whoa! Whoa!
Where did I even go? Oh, like, I found the... Oh, right. Yeah. Yep, because here I am now. Wait a minute. I mean, I just go straight forward.
I'll head to the bathhouse right away.
I'm walking away from the bathhouse. Ironic. Wait a minute.
I do the best I can.
I'm glad to hear it.
Well, what
Do you need?
I need some bathhouse
Body is
services.
in need.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
You even know my name, bro. How do you know my name? I never talk to you. How do you know my name? I never talk to you.
I've got
Yeah.
a few wounds that need taking care of, and I need a hot bath.
Excellent. Pay up, and we can get started.
Let's talk about...
Certainly.
Do you accept?
You must be from a poor region.
Is this enough?
Well, if you offer a little bit more, we can make a deal. Then, I'm sorry, Henry.
I need a bath.
What'll it be?
I've got a...
Great.
Let's talk...
Cer-
Only because it's you.
Well, if you offer a... That's more like it. Just a bit
Oh.
more.
There.
My girls will take good care of you, Henry.
Good lord, she's hard to haggle with.
I reckon that's it. Take care of yourself out there, friend.
Thank you, ma'am. Oh, I see in hardcore mode I can't just have sex with them. Like, I can in every other game mode. I mean, like I can in just a regular game mode. It's not really all that disappointing, really. It's just a waste of groschen. Let's be completely honest. It's just extra. Oh, thank you.
God bless.
Yeah, I'll add you on Discord. Not right at the moment, but I'll add you. Okay. So I just go, yeah, I just go straight. Am I going the right way? Yup. I thought I was. Okay, I thought the guard wasn't gonna let me in. I thought for
Hold your horses. What are you barging in here for?
Hey! I'm just here
Going
to see Master
Sir Owen
Vivak.
Vivak on a most urgent matter.
As usual. Hurry then.
Hey,
Glad
Ulrich.
to see you again.
You have the gall to show me your face again? I'll call the guards.
Hold your horses. I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come
Rick.
to blackmail me again?
Yes.
What you like? I need to get into the city council assembly.
Yes, I
reckon you can help
freaking
me.
The
have.
assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Yup. I like to see the king.
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king.
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Woodhard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
None of your
That's none of your
business.
concern.
Oh, really? Then about face and go back where you came from.
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders,
I
you
mean,
better shut
yeah.
up.
All
Yeah,
right,
shut up,
right.
sir.
Maybe we
You-
can make a deal. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me. And that will be the end of our business.
Well, of course I won't betray myself, but you... Oh, you're made for betraying. How about a few
How about a
groschen?
few groschen to seal our fruitful relationship?
Are you trying to annoy me? You might have dug up some dirt on me, but I have connections. One word, and you won't live to see the dawn. I'll get you into the assembly. But that finishes things between us. Understand?
Oh yeah, one word to Sigismund, and
You can get
and
into
your
the council
and your head will be on the
assembly
chopping
relatively
block.
easily. My cook's
I don't
son
think-
will be serving there.
I don't think you
Roughly
have.
around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him.
I don't think you have
Everyone would want
the right
to
to
give up an
refuse me of
opportunity
anything
to
that
serve the king
has the
of
luxury of
Hungary.
refusing anything at this point. What's his name?
Who's this boy?
Franta is his name. Franta Kulda. He's an idler and a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
What do I need for the job?
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners. And the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
Do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no. But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Is it livery? Okay, that's weird terminology. Where can I find?
Where can I
this one?
find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost certainly run into him there. That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow practically lives at that Tin Hen.
Well, thank you for telling
That
me.
German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is Zum Eisernen Adler.
How do I get him to
What will
cooperate?
work on it? How can I persuade him to give me his job?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Just make sure we both come out of it alive.
Okay, I will. Is no one gonna talk about how he just stepped right through that? The back of the chair? Let's just ignore that. Right outside the oh. Oh, I think I know how to get there. Actually, yeah. Actually, yes, I do. Alchemy bench. Ooh. Maybe later. There's the alchemy. I don't even no explanation needed. I know where I'm going. That's at the markets, right? Yeah, that's at the... Oh, that's where the... Oh, I can report... Okay. Wait, I can report to the bailiff plus also take... Okay, that's insane. Oh, you're that guy that went so... The people about the Brotherhood that I can't get access to because I'm no citizen. Shrine. Ooh, ooh, okay. That seals the deal where I am. I see the quest marker. Woo, woo. Wait, what's this? Okay,
How's your aunt these days? Don't even ask.
Oh, he just walked right into me. That is like no better timing. Holy shit. You're the royal
You
waiter?
must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry.
Henry Scarlet.
I heard you were supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
I'll do the job.
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
I have important news for the king.
I just have to get in there, understand? I have an important message for the king about a plot against him.
But why would you want to get to him as a waiter?
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it, so I have to be incognito. See?
I see. All right then. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Yes.
Of course. Who do you take me for?
All right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. I didn't get round to picking it up, so go and see Schneider in the market.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you, I promise.
You better not. Take care for now.
No.
Colourful O's!
No. No. Are you Schneider? No.
Jugs for sale.
No. No. Where's... I need to find Schneider. Schneider. Nope. You're a baker. You're another trader.
Shopping here.
No. Are you Schneider? No.
Bread here. Rye bread.
Doesn't spoil.
Anything you need.
That is a lie.
Delicious pears. Juicy pears.
By the way, rye bread
Lord be with you.
indeed it does spoil. Are you so
I
close?
hear one Franta Cooldown is supposed to come and pick up new clothes from you.
Aye, the finest. I spent the best part of 2 weeks working on them, and damn near left my fingers on them as buttons. But it was worth it. With clothes like that, he wouldn't be ashamed to stand before the king himself.
As it happens, you hit the nail on the head.
Franta asked me to pick up.
Franta asked me to pick up those clothes for him.
Really?
He gave me a certificate. See? He's got his name on it.
I was hoping he'd try them on one last time before final adjustments. But, very well then.
Yes.
Big and small, just for sale. Built from the finest leather.
Okay, this is gonna be awkward for a hot moment. What's a charisma? Charisma on this isn't that great, but like it's the fact that I look like a royal waiter.
Who goes there? I hope you weren't. You're not allowed here.
Well, frick. Is this who I think it is? Nope, not who I thought it was. I thought it was that one black guy. I forget his name now. The guy at Sigismund's
Franta
camp.
Cooldown sent me.
The only really black
To stand
guy.
in for him at the council
I just forget his name.
Franta's not coming. What's wrong with him?
He's sick.
He got poisoned. Probably from food. He's writhing in agony. By turns praying and cursing, spewing from both ends.
Oh, that's enough.
All right. At least you're here. We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. There is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
I'll be happy. I'll be happy to
I'll
learn.
happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen.
No.
A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave
Okay,
as if
this
you're
is a
not
good
there.
part of the
But
game.
when one of the gentlemen
Now
calls
this
for
is the
wine,
most interesting
run,
part of the
pour it for
game.
him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on
That
a table
changes
by
my
the door to
opinion.
the
That
chapel.
changed my
You
whole
take
opinion
one
about
and
the
go to their
about
table and
Sigismund.
pour for them white Tokai or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarzhitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble, so the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarzhitz stays...
Adam.
And if the king
Starshits.
himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
Stay in the
To
back.
stay in the background and keep quiet until someone asks me something.
Correct. The councillors have a lot to discuss, and they certainly don't need any interruptions. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Huh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you.
Okay.
Understood?
Good. Understood. I understand
Absolutely.
everything.
I'm a waiter, after all. Not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it, right?
I know what I need.
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
Greenberg City Council morning. Form 1. Either.
Army was requisitioned from it. You that town reserve have worse weapons than any Reuter in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hennig, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher.
Come now, waiter. I want it red.
Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
Oh.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herr Gott.
Here you go, sir.
It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize.
Ulrich. It's Ulrich.
The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubricker everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down,
Waiter,
and you want
get me
to
white.
defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
I'd like
And
to
who is
oblige,
it you want to
but
fight? Exactly.
I'm out.
This is
Merciful
unbelievable.
King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
His army
Hey,
will
waiter,
not be
pour me
here
some
forever.
monastery wine.
Oh, yep. Yes,
King
sir.
can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with
Monastery
Here you
wine?
go.
But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
I can't believe this.
and always confiscate
Can't you tell
property
red
of
from
the
white,
king's
waiter?
enemies.
I apologise,
Nicht
sir.
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our
Did bro
army.
not say white?
King is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubricker to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the
Hello,
realm with his
guard.
army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation.
Okay, this
We
is.
shall wait and
This
see
is kind of
what His
boring.
Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we
This
can
part of the
change
game
his
is
mind.
interesting, but like.
Like?
I'd like to report to
It
the
is kind of
Honourable
boring
Council
before he
on the
shows up.
cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
I fancy some Tokai. Refill, boy.
That's not a good idea, sir.
This is unbelievable.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current
What
baths
is
in
wrong
cities
with you
are
guys?
full,
You
covering
just throwing your
knees.
chicken on a floor.
Jerome. But a woman named Betty has showed up on Hopbrink.
More wine, Master
The
Bailiff.
I have enough wine.
She's a
Come
protege
closer.
of Mare.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that Aichi thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
Oh no, I remember this.
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
I can't. I'm supposed to serve the lords.
You're supposed to do what you're told. But suit yourself. I'll go and get it myself after the assembly.
Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Hey, have you forgotten the black
Full cup
death?
of monastery wine.
A great many people died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the baths, unless the Lord
Monastery's
wishes to
red.
punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spend. Arguing about
Oh, thank God! I didn't serve the forbidden, dude. I thought.
Wait,
It's only a waste
pour
of
me
time
some
because
monastery
we're
wine.
always arguing about
That's
the same
not a
thing.
good idea, sir.
Not
This
at
is
all.
unbelievable.
If you finally admit that it's a trifle, we wouldn't have to keep coming back
Oh dear
A
Lord,
trifle.
this is.
Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats,
What's
slop,
this?
Rubbish. The least we can do for the citizens is to provide them with a place
What's
to
her
wash
purpose
up.
here if she's just standing there?
Nonsense. Next, you'll want me to serve wine to everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Yeah, and then that wouldn't be
Gentlemen,
good
let's agree to
because nobody
disagree.
would, because everybody would be fighting over everything.
I got word that Rutard has pulled
Nobody
off
would
another
have
deed.
anything
nothing unusual.
because the whole world would be in
That
wreck
old
and
weasel
shambles because
never
everybody
accept
would
that
be
the
fighting
city
over
isn't
everything
run
because
his way.
nobody can
At least
agree
until
on
His
jack
Majesty
shit.
honors us with his visit.
Is-
I fancy
And
some
as we
Tokai.
know,
Refill for
Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long
Kai.
as he does no damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
People don't understand.
Well,
People don't know how to agree.
Where's
So,
my wife?
speaking about the Rutard incident, you were there, weren't you?
Well,
that's just a small
Typical
misunderstanding.
people, am I
We
right?
sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be
You know
deceived.
that's exactly how it
Are
would
you
go.
defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good
Waiter,
reason to punish him.
pour me red wine.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Waiter, I wanted
Grossly
monastery wine.
exaggerated. I don't think
Thank you,
Rutard
waiter.
will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself
No.
will put an end to him. And
I
soon.
want the food. That looks so tasty.
Knows what he wants to tell us.
You there, lad.
If nothing happens,
cup of bread.
there's no point in
And
dwelling
don't
on
you
it.
skimp on me.
Let's move on.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but I wouldn't brush it off so quickly. Why do I have the feeling you're not telling us the whole truth, Ulrich?
Sir?
Are you accusing me of lying?
Those are strong
Well,
words, my
thankfully-
friend. Nobody said anything like that, did they?
Then why
This is the easiest quest in the whole game, though. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not
This is the
keeping
easiest quest in the
anything
whole.
from
This is the
Truth
easiest
is the rumors
quest in
circulating
the
around the
whole
town.
goddamn
Yes,
game.
Rutard and I had a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly
With all
because
you're
his
doing is
daughter wanted to
serving
get
wine.
involved. I didn't want to expose the girl.
No, I have to equip this. There's a reason for equipping this. You'll see later on. And it will be interesting.
Is hiding
I'm
behind
gonna
his
spoil
own
it for y'all,
daughter's
but I am gonna.
As if it
You may be
wasn't
wondering,
enough that he sent
why
his
am I
son to
using a
die defending the
dagger
city.
here?
All right.
You'll
If you
see.
really don't have anything
It
new to
will
say,
be interesting.
Let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric,
Oh
but
yeah.
also illegal.
What's that dude's
If
name?
we tolerate
I
this,
forget what that
the
who
rabble
that
in the
dude
city
is.
will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword fighting
Boy,
school brought
I'd
this
like some
custom to
white.
us. That German, Menhard, is just hanging around the market looking for trouble.
Don't be ridiculous, Forsucker.
Sir?
You act like you've never been in a fight yourself.
He knows exactly who I.
Swordsmiths vanish. Not a shred of truth.
Oh, what is?
Not some old
What is your
fishwife in the
issue?
markets.
So
As
you
you
will
wish.
just leave it be?
Proven offences
I mean-
are punished by the bailiff.
Want to see
And
you
that's
again.
that. There are
Oh
more
my
pressing
goodness.
matters to deal with.
More pressing than the open contempt of the whole town garrison.
Refill,
The
sir?
You
guards
think
are
I've come
apparently
to the
settling
council just
accounts
to
their
fill
own
the
way.
wine?
We'll
Come here.
soon be the laughing stock of the whole town.
I'm here.
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while,
I'll go get him.
I'll get them.
I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings.
But why?
Because I'm bored, and because I told you. Get on with it.
Why waste our time?
One. Hold on. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
That was easy enough. And he wanted me to count the winged figures.
I counted 19.
So,
Here are the gloves.
Found your gloves, sir.
Really? Let's see them. And did you count those winged figures?
I counted 24, sir.
And you counted correct.
Oh,
Good.
I didn't.
Here you are.
I
So
counted.
you can have a bit of fun in the evening too, eh?
There's the eternal dispute over the...
Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh Lord, have mercy. What am I gonna do? 1 groschen. Thanks.
Cathedrals. The building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses.
Why even
Just the village
bother
with the
giving me
monastery,
groschen?
and they are going to Mockerol
I'll
mining
have a
city.
cup of wine.
Why can't we build faster?
Nice big one.
Hire more craftsmen. Start with night shifts.
Haven't you noticed there's
I
a
apologize,
war
sir.
going on?
Which one?
Are the
Tokai!
experts from far
White!
off supposed to work in the city under siege?
You never told him. You never said which
There's something other than the
one.
welfare of the city behind your complaint.
I'm not deaf. You didn't say which one.
And what would that be?
Like, for instance, would you like to have your own altar there?
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
Then hell freezes over, my friend. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
When is the king gonna
dares
appear?
insult me?
Pour me red wine.
Ah, I think not.
Excuse me. You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you? I acquired my seat for the
It didn't quite make it in the goblet.
and still provides to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment.
When
to
is the
army.
king gonna show
If
up?
that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Obrink.
What ne'er-do-well?
Like seriously though.
Hey,
Wrestlers
boy,
of theirs,
a full
of
cup of
course.
monastery wine.
People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me. Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards
Sir?
raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten.
I mean, really.
What do we
I
have to
ordered
discuss
one thing
next?
and get another.
He said mine. I sold. I sold. Oh dear Lord. I gave him the wrong wine. That was completely my fault.
Something is being planned. Oh.
I knew it was red wine and I thought
No
and
one's
I
gonna
just
attack
was
a
like,
root
yeah,
house.
that's why wine. Definitely. Oh, here's the king. King Sigismund. Last time I saw him, he was plumaging. Last time I saw him, he was plumaging scallops. I mean, pillaging scallops, not plumaging. Why did I say plumaging? Oh, where did I get that? I don't. Just don't worry about it. Just don't question it. He was pillaging. Wine. Oh, I'm the face of I'm in front of my enemy. Does Markvart not recognize me?
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Oh dear Lord, does Markvart not recognize me? You would think Markvart at least would recognize me. Oh Lord. And, yep. I knew that would happen. I knew it would cut to Rabarsh. Wakala Brabant. I'm sorry that name. I just saw him and like that name popped in my head, so I had to say his name. And Gowan's gonna be drunk. I remember
Now,
Gowan.
Father, put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again.
Oh.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no
Clearly.
idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject.
Do you know any of the guests?
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, priests, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yes.
He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have
You
something
mean
in common.
spiritual?
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I
I
can
guess Gowan is, yeah, Gowan is spiritual, but like he's not as spiritual as you would expect for a priest. You can say.
Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malish?
Oh yeah, that's Brabant.
Great
Wakala
Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom.
The worst part about that guy is he's a fraud.
Can he be trusted?
No.
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one.
No.
Besides, he
not
defended
trustworthy.
Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
Well, that's what they want you to think. What's it like to be free?
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Ain't that the truth?
Until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life.
I don't think
to
you'll
the
become a priest
full. Wine,
because you're a nobleman.
And song.
Well, I didn't know you were into song, but that sounds like a name of like a.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dollar.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should.
Yeah.
After all, you are one
I
of the lords of
will.
Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that.
Shut up.
I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Good day to you.
Greetings to you too.
Sounds like a good idea.
God be with you, my friend.
Good day.
Wine. Give me the wine. I can't.
can I get for you?
That's absolutely crazy. Look. Let's watch this. I died. Now you're thinking, no, they probably will be thinking, how the fuck I would die. In real life, you can't die that way.
God be with you.
Samuel. Where's Radzig? Oh, okay, I'll talk to him. Introduce yourself.
Good health to you, sir.
I'm introducing myself.
A friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauquelin-Brabant, Chevalier d'Arrets.
Vauquelin-
The last of my line.
Brabant.
I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
I'm glad you... Pleasure's all mine.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off.
How did you end up in Malishov?
How did you end up imprisoned in Malishov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Gothenburg.
I like how the
and
most
only lost it
most
narrowly
dialogue
by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation.
The point in the game that requires the most dialogue, you're not even playing as Henry.
Oh,
So,
misère. It is
so the
clear you
person
have
who
never been to
really
war.
matters to level up the speech, you're not even going to level it up with that at this point. Here's the thing.
You're quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron. I have.
Oh, je suis
Wait,
désolé.
have what?
This Bohemia is a strange land. I have seen farm
What do I
hands,
have?
children, and even women fighting. But the clergy?
Oh wait, I
Certainly.
have.
Do tell me about it.
I was not paying
No
attention.
doubt you fought on the side of truth and honor.
I'll find the field. Okay,
The
I'll
last
find
time was at
Nabokov.
Nabokov. And I'd be happy not to have to repeat it.
Ah, indeed. I have heard it was a very unequal fight.
Yep.
No one was expecting von Bergau to turn up with that diabolical invention.
Diabolical, perhaps. But in my opinion, it shall be the future of warfare. Perhaps
Oh
one
my
day
goodness,
the
you-
generals will sit back drinking
Bro
wine.
is speaking
while
fast.
Such devices shall wage war for them.
Do you reckon the defense of Kuttenberg would have gone better if you had them?
Not really. I mean, yeah, actually, yeah. But like, Royal Gutenberg store it. You said you were a
You
poet.
say you're a poet. How about a verse or two to amuse us?
Jamais. Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you? Is a poet a gesture for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require
Okay,
the proper
okay,
mood.
okay, okay, I'm
and
sorry.
besides, few here would understand me.
Where have you been?
Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course! I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
And you wouldn't by any chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome.
Oh,
a pleasant fellow.
Lord. How come I haven't heard of you?
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
Sure. 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 Hello, Samuel.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet...
No.
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Gutenberg.
Well, nice to meet
and
you, sir.
This is Samuel, my aide.
As for Samuel, I know about him, but I'm not Henry.
Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
It's not even frowning. In that case, almost everybody is frowning. Are you here in business?
Are you here to arrange some trade?
We have more serious matters to attend to here than gaining a few grosh.
Okay, that's fair.
The situation in the town and the kingdom
I lost reputation.
is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men
and I
and
wonder
weapons.
why.
We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? We wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived.
The Margrave isn't even here, though.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
Oh,
Know if
sure.
you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzik Copula?
The bastard
You
of...
know each
well, okay, I shouldn't say
You're
the...
both around
Okay,
the
I'm
same
sorry,
age.
I'm sorry.
That would be
the
him.
son of him.
We did not get off to a very good start.
Okay, I used the wrong term there. Sorry, I'm just so used to hearing him being called a bastard. Sir Ryzik's bastard. I hope they get to know each other better soon.
Maybe you'll get to know each other better. He should be coming here later, by the way. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz.
Yeah.
He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say?
Yes, a blacksmith.
From Skalitz?
Yes.
That's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith.
Yeah, that guy
by
was
the
his
name of
father. My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one.
No, he abandoned you.
Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all
the fucked
for
up
the
thing
best.
is, Martin didn't
Why?
treat his own son like
Should have taken
like
care
a son,
of me,
but he treated
but
it.
instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far
But-
as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own.
But he like
took in
treated
Henry
somebody who wasn't
and
his
raised
son
him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz,
as his
Sir
son.
Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Good health.
Good health.
I better not get too drunk.
L'chaim.
Wait a minute. I didn't even talk to Hanish or Radzig. And I just saw Yobs is really there.
Dear friends and allies,
I thought Yobs
in
wasn't
these
there, but he is.
troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary.
Yeah.
And here, too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist,
Sure.
but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
That's not true.
He'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Now that's
Seriously
more likely.
gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame?
Isn't he like
Well-planned raids, and we could have him in our fists. At what price?
Isn't he wanting
Have
to
you
like
got
sit
men
back
to spare?
and
Has any
not
of
do
you
anything
got men
and build an
and
army?
money to spare?
Isn't that what he said he
We don't
wanted to
have
do
men
to
out
Henry?
there. Yes,
Isn't that
we
what
do.
he told
We do
Henry? He wants to build an army.
Jobst is right.
Sit back.
That whole son won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing.
Wait. He, wait. No. Guys. Let's be reasonable here.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this.
Look.
Let's
He has a
adorn
valid point. What
ourselves
he
and
wants to
try
do
think it through.
is like not do anything to make it look like he's really is on Sigismund's side, although they already know he's not. But he doesn't know that, so like.
That went just
And
as
then.
expected. Good health.
And to yours.
And then he wants to build an army, and once he has the army big enough to defeat Sigismund.
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein.
He's not even.
And you must be
I don't even know
Godwin,
what to say about
the
this.
son of...
It's not a thing
I
I've ever boasted.
I stand
How do you
with
know
him on his
I
point.
have
though.
my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
How?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
I'm busy. I don't have
As it
anything better to
happens,
do.
I've got nothing better to do anyway.
Excellent. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
Well, wait. Congratulations. You just said exactly what Jobs wants to do. But you stand against him. But you just said we'll do exactly what Jobs wants to do. Congratulations there, dude. What if you provoke Sigismund?
If Sigismund decides to mount an attack on the camp, it'd be a massacre.
Ah, but
for sure.
Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources.
I just heard banging. Hold on. I gotta go investigate. I'm gonna go see what that was real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, well, it was nothing. Yeah, there was just loud banging. I don't know if y'all heard that, but I just randomly out of nowhere just heard loud banging.
He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves, but he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
Ah, that actually,
and that's exactly
you got a point there.
We'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators.
Why are you
who
against
push the right people?
Why are you
right
saying Yob's plan is weak?
Everything in motion even before
If
more like
you're just saying we'll do exactly
without his
what he wants
if
to
we
do.
Find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
Why are you doing all this? Oh, you have an interesting way of thinking.
You've got an interesting way of approaching things.
You're certainly not the first to tell me that. I take it as a compliment.
Why are you
This
doing
is
all this?
so weird.
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas
I don't-
on the Bohemian throne.
I'll help you.
I don't think he understands what
exactly
he just.
should I do?
I'll give you
what
three
he,
names.
Exactly what he
Botchek
said.
of Kunstadt, Hamann Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those three on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
I'll get on it.
Get on it then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Refuse it.
I'd rather discuss those alliances sober.
I lost reputation because I didn't want to. Oh my. I can't. I literally can't. I'm sorry. That literally irritates me. I would not be pissed at somebody. I would not get irritated with somebody if I asked for a toast with them and said no, I don't want. I want to be sober.
Even when they belong to someone else.
I'd be like, okay. I can't right now. That is the lowest of low right there.
I'd like to
Hello,
check your
sir.
horses out. See if they're as good as you say.
Ha, even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, well.
Wait a
You
minute.
guessed?
Isn't that Godwin's
I
father?
wanted to... you wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
Look, you're such a dick.
I want to have a word with Older.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later, Father. This is important.
You're in my home, so you'll talk to me first. What is it you want?
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up then. What are you doing here?
I come as an
I
envoy.
came with a delegation from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Is this a joke?
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he
His
was
name is
nothing
Martin.
but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze.
Uh-oh,
I got him a place at the
uh-oh.
Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau.
But he
kind
took
of
his
is
boozing and
not much
whoring along with
better.
lost everything, and then
Okay.
came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer court.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
Okay, look. You're exaggerating. You're exaggerating.
Exaggerating. Like you've always done.
Me? Exaggerating? You're the one who turned my home into a house of ill repute.
Look,
Your whores
sir.
wandering around as
Fire.
if they owned the place.
Oh.
Okay,
Actually,
you're
anything
going.
fun was
You're
strictly
taking this.
banned under your roof. But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime.
You're
Then maybe you
taking
wouldn't be
this
such a
so
bitter old
extremely
grudge.
far.
Dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Oh,
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults.
well.
I challenge
Then.
you to a duel.
Whoa! Oh, okay,
I'm not happy
fine.
about it, but I accept.
Whoa!
This isn't how I imagined my first meeting with my brother.
This is
Room for
from.
us. We'll just settle a very...
I forgot
It's
about
an
all
honorable
this.
duel, man against man. Stay back. Wanker. Enough. That will do.
Did he really just go down in 2 hits? Bros. I don't even know what to say about that. Why are they talking to Dry Devil? While people talk to Dry Devil, they're the most surprising ones. Okay, well. I smoked him. Hello, Christian.
My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. But you could teach sword fighting in a school.
I was in a
war. Right after they kicked me out of the archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Aye. Well, I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. The sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
And he's always been like
Not
that.
at all. I remember him the same since I was a nipper. When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
Okay, that's
The first time he
insane.
took me hunting. He let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Only 3 days. He got soft.
That's soft?
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk
Oh
about you at home.
Lord,
Look,
if
I
that's
really did
soft.
fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed.
That is
until
straight
they
up
threw
just
me out of my own
abuse.
parish. But now, I have a chance
Nowadays-
to put things to rights a little.
Lord,
And that's
they
why
would
you want to talk to Alder.
they would never get. You could never get away with doing that to your children in this day and age. Golly, I need to get him on our
I've
side.
got to get him on our side and to cooperate with us.
Aren't we all on the same side?
Maybe everyone's saying that. But it's time to put it into action.
After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me. And tell me what it's all about.
Or I'll tell you.
You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
No.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Wait a minute. Ow. Should I talk to Will? No, I'm not going to talk to him. I don't know if I should or not. What am I looking for? Why does it... I'm not right. I'm in Robarsh. Hold on.
We're trying to forge an alliance.
Ah, there he is. There he is.
I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips, and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Yobs
Okay,
comes up with a plan
okay.
as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
You don't even know what I'm going to propose.
I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men at arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
Alright.
A few thousand men at arms as a convincing
Alright, I'll go
argument.
talk to the
And
devil.
100 horsemen.
See what he
on top.
proposes.
Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
I mean, I know the devil. He's a feisty fellow, but he's reliable. How are we on the same side?
Are we not on the same side?
We are, but an alliance is of no use if it doesn't also guarantee safety.
I get that. I understand.
Once it comes to protecting property, ideals go out the window.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. If you were in my position, you'd think differently. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left
my
standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund.
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
How about Lord
Lord
Capon?
Lord Capon.
He's a youngster still.
He's young, but not...
He may be young, but he's got something between his ears. He's got battle experience. And when he gets the estate that's his by right, he'll be well secured for life.
If he gets it. Right now, Hanush lords over Rattay and seems quite happy with that state of affairs. On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on despite his temper. Maybe
yeah, he
it's not
can.
such a bad idea.
So you'll...
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon. If he agrees, we can celebrate our alliance.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom. Things have come to a pretty pass.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying and go and tell Hanush.
Okay, fine. I'll go. You are pushy as fuck, man. What are you doing? Oh, you're removing its feathers? I can't even attack anybody, that's interesting.
Godwin, you wouldn't be avoiding me. We didn't have much time for conversation on the way here. Let's rectify that.
With pleasure, sir. As it happens, there's something I'd like to ask you.
I need to talk to... Why didn't Divish's Townburg come?
Where did you leave Sir Divish? Surely he's not too old to miss out on such an event.
Haven't you heard? Lady Stephanie is with child. No one even imagined Divish would produce an heir at his age.
As they say, doesn't matter who needed the dough, as long as there's a pie.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
It could
whoa,
be a
whoa,
miracle.
whoa.
Praise the Lord!
Your son's got a talent.
I couldn't help but notice your son has a bit of a talent for getting into trouble.
To put it mildly, but not to do him an injustice, knowing young Lord Capon, he undoubtedly contributed to that more than a little. Although, if they didn't pull each other out of trouble, God knows where they'd be now.
Wise words. Still, Henry's come a long way on a thorny path. I trust you're rightfully proud of him.
You know, I am. And Martin would also be glad, even though Henry chose a different path than he.
May God grant him eternal rest.
Yeah. Poor... Okay, leave. I need to talk to Hanish.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
What Capon is going to get married?
Young Lord Capon is going to get married.
If he's got some impoverished noble's daughter pregnant, I'll have his hide. I'm not going to support some bastard.
You misunderstood my meaning. I was the one who arranged the betrothal. I mean, with your blessing.
You arranged a marriage for my ward? Just like that? With who?
With the niece of Sir Butchek, Lord of Kunstadt. Her name's Yivka.
Butchek of Kunstadt? The Butchek of Kunstadt?
Yes, yes.
Godwin, you conniving old bastard.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God. Oh,
I
God.
don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Yes, I'm here
If
to get
you're
your permission
serious,
for it.
I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
I must
I
decline.
must sadly decline, sir.
I'll take that personally.
Hey! Don't mind if I stuff my face. Weight is 240. Okay, what are his stats? Holy cow, his stats are high. Of course, drinking is the highest. And yeah, I'm not surprised scholarship is high too. Even combat is pretty high. Damn. What has he been getting up to in his spare time? Because like, yeah, even alcohol drinking. Drinking is high as one, which I'm not even surprised.
Sir Butchek, your niece Yivka can start preparing for her
Yeah,
wedding.
I got
So
Hanish's
Hanus
blessing.
Without reservations.
Yes,
Indeed.
he did.
Then I will
did
fulfill
agree.
my end of the bargain without reservation.
Oh, thank you.
Lord of Kunstad.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
Drink away. Thank you, I won't drink.
Thank you, but I'd rather not drink. The evening has just begun.
I don't want to get Godwin drunk. I'm sorry, I just don't. Nothing personal. I'm losing reputation because I don't want to drink. What is wrong with people? Okay, here she
I'll be
is.
with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask.
Why is there no marker for her? Quest marker for her.
Your diplomatic support. And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Exactly.
Be praised.
How'd you know? How'd you guess?
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
How do you know about Liechtenstein?
How do you know Liechtenstein's behind it?
I know most of the people here very well. Many of them certainly have doubts about the Margrave's plans, but they wouldn't dream of stating them aloud. While it seems that Lord Liechtenstein, on the contrary, sees his opportunity.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for good
Why did I lose reputation? What the hell?
and beneficial deals.
Then you've come to the right place.
You're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So,
Okay.
what is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to...
Yeah, he needs an. We need an army, so we
Nothing
can
more.
get,
I'd
so we
say
can
that's
prepare.
plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
You got money, but you're wise as well. You love needs
You
protection.
manage large estates. In return for your generosity, we offer you protection.
I've managed quite well up to now, taking care of my own resources. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor.
And what's that
Do you
favor?
have something in particular in mind?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands. Harmon
Okay.
Alder. Now, if you were to switch
Him.
these papers for the ones he brought with him, I would support your proposal.
Alright, I'll help you.
Or at least I'll give it a try.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer courtyard. Bring them to me, and put these there instead. But watch yourself. Odoran's groom has eyes everywhere.
You gotta be fisting me.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? No one's allowed in here.
Okay.
I'm here on a matter of Lady Anna of Waldstein's. It's very important.
And what would her ladyship want in this here shed?
I'm supposed to stick this message here into Hammond Alder's things. Lady Anna went as red as a poppy when she gave it to me.
Lady Anna is interested in Alder? I thought she couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
That's just...
I mean. Alright. Go ahead and slip it in somewhere. We don't want to stand in Cupid's way.
He thought I was talking about... No shot. What's the actual point of that? Those things right there? Something like that? Where's his saddlebag? Oh. Well, here we go. Anna, I did it.
I've got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it to everyone.
Lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome.
And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal.
Wait, what was the point of doing that?
And money.
Thank you, noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
Sorry, I've already had too much to drink.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid I've had more than my fill already. I wouldn't want to cause a scandal.
Wise. No matter, I shall drink a toast alone. But to your health.
I lose reputation because I don't want to drink with people. I can't. No, look at this. He doesn't. You see this? He doesn't even have the negative perks. Godwin doesn't have Henry's negative perks. Which makes me wonder if I can find... Okay, there's not even gonna be a herb to pick. Never mind. That makes me wonder. But why doesn't Godwin get Henry's negative perks? That is like one of the strangest things ever. Look, you can pick infinite herbs. Look at this. This is crazy. Yeah, see, he doesn't get tired. Get a bad back. Or the back problem thing.
I'm still hoping it works out and we walk out of here with a clear plan. But maybe you were right. It was probably not the best idea.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them.
Yeah.
Godwin
especially
of the House
Henry.
of Oberyn. What news do you
Henry
bring?
and Godwin are
They bring nothing from
two
the
biggest
House of
proofs
Oberyn.
of that.
But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords?
Oh, but is this the end of this part? She didn't say this part.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
Oh no.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the verbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians. Our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Gutenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
If that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Oh, I'm sorry, Capon. He doesn't like that.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in a thousand voices to
that's the army that comes at the end to save us. I remember Henry goes and goes back, travels all the way to Sassa region to go and inform them of the bad things happening. And then, well, why didn't Capon go? It's something I wonder. Why did they leave Capon here? That's something I wonder. Hanish, and Radzig went, but Capon didn't go. They just left. Whatever. But anyways, what I was thinking. Anyways, that's the army that goes and saves them in Sukdol. Okay, there's something crazy I'm gonna have about to do here.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers.
I mean,
what
that's
will you
true.
Do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
No.
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish
them. It's
them.
because he heard about the thing with John.
Did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere. Point them to the Jewish quarter and give them free rein. To do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see,
Eric.
All you have to do is make sure the city rabble get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds,
that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylanders this way. Forget about it. Your debts will remain. Up to the last
depths.
Only
I've
now
never
you
heard
owe
someone
us.
say depths. Pronounce
And
as
while we are on the
depths.
subject of money,
I've always
has
heard
the
people
yield from
pronounce
the
as
mines
depth.
finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore placed the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But, unlike my brother, I am...
To be honest, they're not really doing anything.
And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else.
Okay. Sure, as you wish.
The council is dismissed. You... don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish.
Yep, as you wish.
Between the two of us, Margaret.
Where are you going?
Now watch
Was I
this.
not perhaps too harsh on them?
Yeah, I can do that. The end. You killed Sigismund. You killed King Sigismund, although you died at his guard's hand. Shortly after King Wenceslaus soon returned to the Bohemian throne, Jan Hus was never burned at a stake, and you said wars never took place. Yeah. I want to do it again. I want to do it again. I'm sorry. I enjoyed. I want to do it again. The animation was so cool, though.
Between the two of us, Margaret. Was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly.
I'll deal with that bastard for you.
Okay, that's all that happens. The fact that I can kill Marquardt, though, is crazy, though. It's absolutely crazy.
Excuse me. Was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak
Okay, I'm not doing that no more. I'm done. I'm done doing that. What do you... In my first playthrough, I never considered doing that, either. Well, I think I did think about it. I just didn't think I had any way to do it.
And speak candidly. We have had enough.
May your hand fall.
Yeah. Okay, that's not surprising. He just reacted how anybody would.
Between the two of us, Mark.
To a thief.
Was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you are harsh, but rightfully so. These counselors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Why, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year.
Monastic.
We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be.
Did I pour the wrong wine? He's a monastic.
We are closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year.
I don't think he
if
said.
Our father were still alive.
Oh no.
He would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us.
Oh no.
With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish.
Did he accept it or no?
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
Who's...
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
Where are you
find
going?
out soon enough.
Mind your own business.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges
Hey,
they
waiter,
lost during Vincent's
keep your distance.
Oh.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace, at least among themselves.
Sorry.
Yops does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think it was the right one the first time.
For the right moment.
Oh, I got so lucky.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities. And get a couple more lords on my side.
My quick finger potion hasn't worn out yet.
If Bohemia is a wasp nest,
it's been over an hour. Why isn't it? Why isn't it? Oh Lord. Buffs. How long? Didn't he say this thing lasts like only 10 minutes?
Following his footsteps.
And it's been like well over 10 minutes. Oh.
But the wine
is crazy.
To your health.
I'm glad he likes the wine. That makes me feel so much better.
And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in the land ruled by a good king.
I need to bow.
Never
bow. No, no! I didn't answer. I didn't reply. Man.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the council was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosch. Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together.
Fuck.
Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily.
Yeah, I remember that happening.
After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
Why is he?
Your confidence, sire.
Why is he conquering every city against every area against him and just giving it to his subjects?
No, we shall have White. We have had enough of it.
Widen it. Quickly. If Reborge falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
Maybe. We could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions.
He's just shooting me away like I'm a fly. What is your dang it? What is your issue, guys?
To bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those psychopaths will only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall
Why
see.
am I in
Soon
front
we
of
will
him
drink
now?
to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right.
Yay!
So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory!
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Yeah, to victory. Tasty one. And by evening at Rabarsh Fortress. Oh, it's... Wait a minute. Did you hear what song it played? It just played Right Hand Feast. I completely forgot about that. Okay, crazy things are happening, but I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to end stream here today. Short, I know it's short, but like, it is what it is. Well, 2 hours is not, I guess it's not really that short. Well, anyways guys, if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, if you want a link to my YouTube channel and Discord server, links are in bio. This will be on YouTube. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.